Hi everybody, I'm Sean here. Trump supporters have been sending out death threats to election officials in Georgia, Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Arizona, probably other states that I don't know about. They've even threatened the people who are just counting the votes. That's all they're doing, counting the votes. But they're getting death threats. Even Georgia Governor Brian Kemp, a devoted Trump acolyte, has received death threats because he signed the papers certifying the election, which the law requires him to do. Trump supporters have threatened Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer and actually plotted to kidnap and kill her. And Trump supporters have sent death threats to Tony Fauci and other doctors and health experts at the CDC and the COVID-19 task force because they had the temerity to tell the truth, which Donald Trump doesn't want people to hear. Guess who's not getting death threats? Donald Trump and his supporters. And this is actually pretty surprising. After all, Trump is responsible for well over 250,000 deaths. You would think that at least some of those relatives and friends would bear a grudge. Think about it. If everybody who lost a loved one to COVID-19 decided to take their revenge on Donald Trump, he would not be safe anywhere. He would not be able to go outside. There aren't enough Secret Service personnel to protect him. They would need an army. But no, these people mourn their loved ones and move on with their lives. Of course, they voted against Trump, and I would imagine that they take great satisfaction in knowing that they ousted him from the White House. But there are no plots to murder him, and no death threats. And this is because they are decent, civilized, intelligent people. Unfortunately, the same can't be said for many Trump supporters. And it makes sense. It's not that surprising. Look at the man they support. A psychopathic criminal, a traitor, an openly corrupt would-be autocrat and compulsive liar, a serial sexual predator, and an accused rapist and pedophile. Anyone with anything resembling a moral compass or a grasp on reality could never support such a man. But no matter how obvious his lies, they believe it. And why aren't Trump supporters getting death threats? They're the ones refusing to wear masks. They're threatening all of us. They're a danger to all of us. And yet, they're not getting death threats. That's the difference between the rest of the nation and Trump fans. Now, I have to admit that not all Trump supporters are sending out death threats. But they do stand with the people who are. And they stand with the Proud Boys and the Boogaloo Boys and the KKK and the neo-Nazis. When these are the people who are on your side, you can't really consider yourself to be a good person. You just aren't. Thanks for listening.